Hey guys, so today I will be taking you through my Capstone project, which is a personal website. Well, personally, I just don't really have what it takes to put a reel together. I've done a lot of casting projects, but you don't really see casting reels around. It's kind of doesn't really exist. Whatever, it's fine. I've done some directing, but not a lot of projects, and directing is not my focus, so I didn't really feel that a reel would be super necessary for me to pitch myself, since that's not my ultimate end goal. I've produced a bit, and while I enjoy producing a lot, it's also similar to directing, not my end goal, so I didn't really want to do a reel in that way. And then another issue that I have with assembling a reel is that I just don't have the footage for many of the things that I've worked on, specifically like the casting projects. It's something that I mentioned in my first video for this class about how a lot of things would get done or put on the cutting room floor. So I decided to go with a website because I felt that could show off holistically what I've done and give me the freedom also to go into all of my different side interests. I built my site using Wix. I looked at both Squarespace and Wix and was working on two different websites using both platforms to try to see which one I liked better, which was easier, which one I'd go with in the end. And I ended up going with the Wix one. I just kind of struggled with the Squarespace user phase. That's no biggie though. So let's take a quick little tour of the website. As you'll see, we've got like a pretty chill, green, planty aesthetic. It matches my resume. That was kind of one of my goals when I designed the site, is I wanted something that would look really similar to my resume and stick with a theme. Keep a brand, Branding is super important. So used same font family, same colors, same background photos. So anyways, you come into my front page, you see a little menu. She's cute. We've got a little intro with little links to the same menus, but just in a more fun way. And then you also see a headshot of me from 2015. I really need to get new headshots, but that's besides the point. It still looks nice. It gave me the option to write a little intro, and this was something from a previous resume that I had where I used a template that had like a little goals introduction type of blurb that you had at the top. I thought that having that little blurb fit really nicely for the website, just since it was a nice combination of my resume and my creative work. So go up to the menu and you press the little resume button, and that takes you to a page where you can download a PDF of my resume, which would be really convenient for people that are searching, or if, say, I put this on a business card, people have instant access to my resume. After the resume page, we get into my creative, which you'll see little buttons, directing work, casting, and each of those is a separate page, which I'll show you in a second, but I intend to add a few more of those buttons. But this is still kind of a work in progress, but here's where we're at right now. So when we go into the directed page, we see all of my directed works. Well, not all of mine. I only featured 3 on this just because they were my strongest 3 projects that I've worked on. I've done a few other shorts for like Production 2, Production 1, Foundations of Cinema, that they're cute, but like I don't know exactly if I want to have like a screenshot of it or like something from there on my personal website, you know what I mean? Just because the others are a bit more put together. I have titles, the year a project was produced, little synopses of the projects, and then I have a like status for its production, so if you're able to watch it, and if you click the little underlined thing, it'll take you to the link to the project on Vimeo or YouTube, whichever I end up posting it to. Most have been posted to Vimeo so far, but I've been using YouTube a lot lately, and I kind of like the format, so that might change soon. We'll see. So then we go again from the creative page to the little casting button, and it'll take you to a page with a list of all the projects that I've cast. Again, those are organized by the year that I've done that, and as they're listed out, I have title, what type of film it was, as in, was it a student short, was it an independent feature film, was it done at DePaul or was it done at Columbia? I had like a project that I did for a Columbia student, which was kind of nice to branch out of it from DePaul, but the those are all organized. There's a lot here. I've done a lot of casting, and it's like, wow, I didn't realize that I did this much work over the past 3 years of my life, but here we are. The last page on this website is a little contact form. Wix just kind of required me to put that in there. I'm not mad about it though. It fits with the theme, and if someone, say, found this from a business card, they would have another means of contacting me if, say, they lost the card, but they somehow managed to remember the website, It's a good, safekeeping thing, or if someone wants to request something that I don't have readily available on there, say they're like, oh, we liked what you did here. Do you have any samples of things you've edited? So on. This website is definitely a work in progress still. I'm just glad that I was able to start it with Capstone. I've been meaning to make a website for about a year now, and I just haven't gotten around to it because I keep getting distracted with life and other projects like school or creative work or trying to just job hunt or internships or working. Just so much gets in the way of taking the time to make yourself a website portfolio thing. So thanks, Capstone. I definitely want to add more to this. This is just kind of the basics of what this website's going to be. I definitely want to continue bumping up my widgets. I definitely have to include producing. I think I want to include something with development. I'm going to have to talk this one out with you at Matt Quinn. I just don't know if it's weird to include PDFs of coverage samples on a public website. Not sure if that's weird or not, or inappropriate. Either way, I wouldn't want to rub an employer the wrong way by including something like that on a website. But yeah, thanks for watching this. Thanks for checking out my website. If you have any other suggestions for me beyond adding additional content, I'd really love to hear it. I struggle with web stuff and technology in general, so anything is appreciated. Okay. I'm glad we all survived Capstone in the past 3 weeks, and good luck to everyone in the future. Bye.